And welcome to the Grimm Tales podcast. Yes, we are finally here with the very first episode of the Grimm Tales podcast. If anyone is familiar with how things work with the Grimm Tales, we do horror here. We do all that fucked up, gory, nasty, good shit. The only difference between the noble gaming side of things is the Grimm Tales gaming, or Grimm Tales Live as it's currently known, is that's all gaming horror stuff. That is completely fine. That is over there on the Twitch channel that you can find every other Wednesday. No interruptions with that whatsoever. But this right here is an exclusive YouTube video podcast. Okay, there will be more other options. There will be a Spotify option. There will be an Apple option, but these are all the audio options. I haven't had any plans yet to release them. They will come after the release of this video. But if you are subscribed to the YouTube, you're seeing this gloriousness right now. This will change as time goes on. This is the first episode. This is the pilot episode. So obviously, it looks nice, but it's going to evolve. There is no fundamentals, nothing set in stone. If you're familiar with the live shows that I do, you'll know that they have gone from what they were to what they are now, and they are continuing to grow. I don't necessarily know if this is going to come out as the way I want. We'll see once it's done. Hopefully, everything is good. And if it is, we're going to do this again, and we're going to do this again, and we're going to do this again, and we're going to keep going until you guys don't want to see our faces no more. But with that said, I would like to tell you now that me and VC Lauren, as you can see right there, I'm getting my blockage going on. We are back together. We are here on the Grimm Tales. This is going to be us every Friday. That's the plan. We're going to do an episode every Friday, and we're going to do it on a theme-based movie. But I'm going to let him go introduce himself here real quick. But this is VC Lauren, and we are back together. Go on, V.
Yes, sir. This is exciting, man. VC Lauren, like you said, we used to do radio together. We've done so many things together, but we haven't done it in such a long time. So this is exciting to be back together, man.
We haven't done anything together. I actually was running this through my head the other day. We haven't done anything together since 2011. So it has been over a decade. Now, we have done stuff together separately, but we haven't done anything together since 2011.
No, I don't. Yep. That makes sense. That's a long time, man.
No, it is a long time, and I'm actually quite happy that this is how we're coming back. We're coming back with a nice theme thing. Everything is legal. Everything is good. Everything is perfect. Yes. Everything is nice, and we have a lot of options. We have a lot of outlets now, which is great. There's a lot of things we didn't have before. We struggled before, even when we were in radio together. That was a
oh my god, it was great times because we enjoyed it, but it was tough. It was tough back then. Now everything's such, it's much easier.
Well, technology was a lot different back then too. Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, I remember when we were doing the nightclub broadcasts and shit, and we had to do wireless internet and stuff, and that in itself was a struggle. So
it was a struggle. Sometimes the shows wouldn't even broadcast. It was
exactly.
The bandwidth was so bad, and it was terrible. But we had a lot of fun, man.
No, absolutely, and we had the option to do podcasts back in the day. We just never did for some reason. I don't know why. Hold on, let me fix this real quick.
I don't know.
I don't know why. We had the option. It was something we could have done. We just never got around to it.
Yeah, we did the radio. We did the show with the friends and everything, but we never really took it far.
I don't know. Well, those things. Some of those things probably should be buried.
Very likely.
Yeah, they are definitely good where they are.
Today, I wouldn't broadcast those if you paid me.
No. Don't get me wrong. We are going to say some pretty horrendous things here, probably, because it's completely organic. Most of this stuff is not scripted. This is a straight recording for the podcast for you viewers. Of course, we have content we're going to talk about, which I will get to in a minute. But for the most part, this is completely organic. We're going to try to be as organic as possible because I love sitting down. Me personally, I love sitting down and having these conversations. I always have fun. And we do it a lot, but we never do it like this. And I figure, fuck it, why not do it now like this? For the enjoyment of other people.
You know what? You know how many times we sit on the phone or whatever, just talking about a movie, and might as well put a camera in front of it and share it.
Absolutely. I don't know why. I mean, I know why. I mean, mind you, I just recently released Noble 8 months ago, or give or take. So I mean, there's that. But this is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I just didn't know what context to do because there's too many people doing political shit and religious shit and all that other stuff, and I don't want to join that. As much as I do enjoy having a good debate about that stuff, it's not worth it.
It's not. Everybody else is doing it. It's like,
well, that's just that. It's like, God forbid, like if you don't have the financial backing and someone disagrees with what you have to say, then you're canceled, and then no one gets to experience the gloriousness of what you have to say. So
yep, exactly. You offend one person, that's it. You're done.
Exactly. I have no interest in doing that. As much as I would love to sit here and talk some real shit. And don't get me wrong, we're going to have some good talking points here. But we're not going to get too into the political side of things. Unless I will say this, unless the movie itself has a political twist that needs to be talked about. Yep. Or even a religious point, then if it's relative to the content that we are talking about, then yes, we'll talk about it. But we're not going to talk about who the hell's in office. We're not going to talk about who the hell's in the Vatican or any of this other bullshit.
And why we don't like them and stuff like that. Okay.
Anyone who knows us personally knows those opinions already. I have no business saying those things. Not in this context. This show is about horror. And if those things are relative, then we will talk about it. Unless, then we don't have no reason to. But with that said, I'm going to go over a little bit of what we're going to talk about tonight. Because, yes, we have content. We sat down, watched, and deduced, and broke down Halloween Ends. And I know that's a touchy subject for some people. As I've been reading on the internet, I've talked to a lot of people. And it's been a very divided a divided people, I guess you would say. Some people loved it, some people fucking hated it. Yeah. I we'll get into this later myself, but I didn't hate it. I don't hate the movie. I won't say I love it, but I'm going to make this very clear now. I am not, nor have I ever been, a hardcore Michael Myers fan. So if you're a hardcore Michael Myers fan, maybe this offends you. Maybe this movie offends you. It don't offend me because I understand why the story was done what it is, and we'll go into that later. But I myself, I'm not speaking for VC, but me myself, I don't hate Michael Myers, but on my totem pole of horror characters, he's a little low. He's
one of my favorite masked serial killers, basically, you could say.
I don't know. Me personally. And this is really going far for me to say this, because I don't hate him either. But if I had to say masked horror character, Jason would probably be higher than Michael Myers for me, because they're both seasonal killers, right? Think about it.
Yeah, they are.
One's a summer killer, and the other one's a winter or an autumn killer, if you would say.
Yeah.
Like one comes out in the summer, but here's the thing, though. This is the thing that gets me, right? We'll dive into the more intricate things of Michael Myers, but just to put out the fun stuff, I guess you would say. Oh shit, I did not run that. Okay, we're good, we're fine. Let me actually get that started. I did not start that because I'm an asshole. See, I told you I was going to do one thing. Start. Okay, we're gonna do that. Fuck it. I'll figure it out as we go. But it is counting now. Okay, like I was saying, Michael Myers. He comes out one day of the whole year, right? All year round, he's playing with his dick.
Yeah. Have you seen some of the jokes that they put up on Facebook about how he gets ready and shit? Hilarious stuff.
No, I haven't seen
you have
them.
to, man.
Oh man, I wish I knew they existed, because I would so put them on here.
Whole year and everything until Halloween comes around and everything. It's just
man, I did see. Crazy. Did you ever? Do you know what sad Keanu is?
I think so.
It's like it's a picture of Keanu Reeves sitting on a bench, and he looks all sad and shit by himself.
Okay.
Well, I seen one that says "Sad Michael," and it has Michael sitting on a bench, all sad, just all depressed and shit, because it's not Halloween yet, and he can't kill nobody.
Yeah. Yep. Something similar. It was live action, so they were acting and everything, but it was hilarious. Sad old year on medication. On medication because he can't kill nobody yet.
Yeah. He's on his depression meds and shit.
Yes. Crazy shit.
See, that's the thing. Like, I shouldn't be able to make those jokes, right? Don't get me wrong. I can make jokes about every single horror character I enjoy, but Michael Myers has got to listen because he only comes out once a year. Don't get me
Once.
wrong.
That's it.
I don't
Once.
hate Michael Myers. But if I had to say, the totem pole of horror characters, he's a bitch.
I will say that to his face, but
I mean, maybe not. I mean, he'd fuck you up regardless. But I don't know. He's not that exciting to me because at least Jason, right? He's all summer long, right? Ain't nobody fucking without Jason lurking in the background watching you doing some dirty shit and then stabbing you. Because you know he's doing that, right? You know he's behind a tree, just
he's beating it off. While he's
absolutely.
And then when he's done, then he'll go kill that bitch and the dude. So
exactly, because I mean that's what you do if you're Jason. Who gives a? I mean, come on, if you're sitting there getting down and dirty, right? Let's say you're in the woods, or no, the most iconic things for Jason is you're like on a dock in the water, like right on side of the water, and you're just banging on the dock, yeah. And you just turn around as you're in like mid stroke, pumping the shit out of her, right? And fucking you turn around and he's just sitting there like touching himself. What are you gonna do? Do you keep going? Like, because here's the thing, right? That's the only thing keeping you alive, right? So if you stop, he's going to kill you. So you might as well just keep going. You might as well make that the longest pump of your life.
Exactly, because you did too. You just realized he was there, and you just killed his joy.
Exactly. Now he's going to fuck you up. And we're getting off. We're getting off with Michael Myers, but I'll leave it with this. Jason is probably the reason I like Jason more than Michael Myers is because Jason has more horrific killing style. Like that motherfucker will tie you up in a fucking a sleeping bag and beat you across the tree.
Yes, like, he definitely does. Michael Myers is more of a knife.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's but regardless, like I said, I don't hate. I know I make it sound like I hate Michael Myers. I don't hate Michael Myers. He's just low on my totem pole. Eventually, we will do my favorite horror characters. My personal favorite, me personally. I would say Freddy Krueger is my favorite one. I don't know. Who would you say your favorite horror character is?
Ooh.
Like out of all time favorite.
I'm gonna make one thing clear. See, he's more of a big movie. I like my B movies. So my favorite killer is probably a B character.
Which is fine. I mean we're not gonna only do 5-star fucking fillers. We're gonna have. There's so much horror out there, dude. We got several seasons of this show to do.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna be doing this show for a while. So
I'm actually trying to think if I have a favorite. I mean,
okay, I'll make it easier for you. I know you like your B movies, right? So, and then there's a lot more horror characters in the B movies than there are in the AAA titles. So let's just put the B movies on the side for right now, right? Because half the people won't know them until we actually do a show on them anyway. Yep. Unless you're a really true horror fan, and kudos to you. But out of the AAA guys, who would you say out of Freddy, Pinhead, or you know what? We'll even make it easier. Instead of saying Pinhead, we'll say the Cenobites, okay, to make it make the whole all the Cenobites, right? But Pinhead in general, because Pinhead's a favorite of mine. But we got Freddy, we got Pinhead, we got Michael Myers, we got Chucky, we got the Leprechaun. I mean, we got all these motherfuckers, right? Out of all the big names that everybody knows, which one would you say is your favorite?
I'm definitely going to say one of them is Michael Myers. I don't know. I love all the Halloween movies. Seen them all.
That's good then, because then we're going to be bouncing off of this. Because like I said, mine's is low, yours is higher. That's good because you might have something that I don't. You might be able to fill me in on some shit that I don't. It's possible. It's a good.
Secondary is definitely the Leprechaun. I just got done watching the 2018 remake. Just got done watching that shit tonight, and it was good. It was good. I don't care what anybody says. It was good.
Okay, good, because I can't wait till we actually do a show on that, because we will, because we're gonna have a good heated conversation about that one. That one singed the hairs on my ass. All right, I'm just saying.
They did so many weird things with that. They took them to space. They took them everywhere. And
I love all the originals. Okay, all the originals, as cheesy as they are, I love them. But those new ones, especially when they had the wrestler guy, he played one of them.
Hornswoggle.
Yeah.
WWE was the worst version.
It was.
Right now.
Oh, it was Number so one, fucking bad.
You only saw him twice in the damn film. That's ridiculous to me.
Which that's good that you mentioned that, because we're going to bring something up in tonight's episode as well. So.
Oh, good, yeah. You're going to have a mythical little serial midget thing running around, and you're only going to show him once? Come on. twice.
Well, that's a wasted opportunity. That's what the hell that is.
It's wasted time. Did he want to waste money on makeup or anything? Maybe just once or twice, and that's it. It
But
was
now,
ridiculous.
But here we go. Here we go. I'm going to make. Now that we've mentioned that, I will actually go into our general content tonight because that actually sparks the nerve. So, as you know, if you're watching this, you know that tonight's content is on Halloween Ends. Obviously, the title of the movie kind of spits out some for you, right? So, if you have not seen the movie, I'm going to make it very clear right now. If you have not seen the movie, stop watching right now because I don't want to see in the comments, you fucking ruined the movie for me. No.
You fucking prick now.
Yeah.
No, there will be spoilers. So
there will be spoilers. This show is made to deduce, break down intellectually the thoughts that we have of these movies. So there's going to be a lot of spoilers because we're going to talk about everything. So if you haven't seen the movie, or if you don't really give a fuck about spoilers, that's cool. I mean, I'm not saying you can't watch this if you haven't seen it, but if you are worried about spoilers, then don't watch. Watch this after you've watched it. But if you don't care about spoilers, it doesn't bother you, or you've already seen it, then fucking A. What is it?
Saying viewer discretion is advised.
Yes, viewer discretion is very advised for multiple reasons too, because we're not language safe here either. But with that said, I will go into some of the actual things that I've actually talked about. You mentioned about the Leprechaun movie. The Leprechaun movie, you said the complaint that you had about the Leprechaun movie is the fact that he wasn't in there. Yeah. One of the common arguments that have been going on, like I said before, to make it very clear, I am on the fence with this movie. I did not hate it. I didn't love it, but I did not hate it either. I'm okay with it. But I do understand why people are pissed off. One of the reasons why people are pissed off is they chose to use Michael Myers, the main villain of the character, the main villain of the series, for the last, oh my God, 70s. So what's that? 70 to 80, 90, 2000, I don't know, 40 years? Fuck. God, I'm getting old. But yeah, the basic character of the whole series, they chose to use him. I think I read in the article, which I will put up on screen here in a little bit. I believe it's the right article. But to make it clear, I read the article, and the article stated that Michael Myers was on screen, had the actual character himself had an exact screen time of 10 minutes out of the whole movie.
Wow. Yeah, see, that's my thing. Like, it's crazy. So 10 minutes, and then they take all that break, cut it down, and he could probably go home after the 10 minutes. After he films all the little parts, go home. Everybody else is stuck doing the movie. Pretty
much, and that's where a lot of people are pissed off. There is other things that I'll get into those later, but yeah, a lot of people are mad because the actual character of the franchise had so little screen time. But the director himself has went on record defending it, and I do understand what he means, or I can't remember if it's a she or he. We're not getting fucking political correct in this shit. I think it's a dude, okay? If I'm wrong, has nothing to do with political correctness. I just don't remember. I don't know the director. But point I'm trying to make is they went on record stating that the reason, I mean, there's more depth to this. Actually, I can go into that here in a second. Let me actually pull that up. I don't know why I don't have that minimized. That would have...
Yeah, I didn't read these articles, so I'm intrigued. 10 minutes.
Let me pull that up real quick. So I actually have the article. I believe this article here. Yeah, I believe this article here is the one that I'm talking about. I'm gonna put it up on screen now.
Okay.
Kinda. Or do I have to refresh the bitch? Hold on. You're gonna make me do that? Okay, cool. Hold on.
Technical shit.
Yeah, it's always something. There we go. Okay, we're on screen now. All right. So I got the website up on screen right now. We're going to go to the website. This website here. Okay, so this is the one I sent you. This is the one that says Halloween Ends. Director explains the film's controversial end or twist.
Yep, I have it right here.
Basically, I won't go through the whole thing. I mean, I'm going to scroll here so you guys can see it. There's a whole bunch of information. If you haven't read this article, I definitely say give it a good go. But basically, let me take it back off screen real quick. Basically, in a nutshell, he went on to say that he did not want to make a film that was expected. Like, he didn't want to make. I mean, you keep in mind how old Halloween movies are. Like, they've been around for a long fucking time. I mean, look at the Fatigue and Jason.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like,
isn't there? There's more movies of Jason than there is Halloween, isn't there?
I believe so, because Jason's been remade more by more people.
Oh my god!
There's so many Jason movies, and they've done the one thing they haven't done, the Michael Myers. I will give credit. There's 2 horror characters that I can at least pinpoint. They haven't done this to Freddy. They haven't done it to Jason. I mean, they haven't done it to Michael Myers. They haven't sent his ass to space, and I'm I'm okay with that.
I'm sad about it. I'm the one that's going to tell you I'm sad because I Leprechaun in Space was one of my favorites. Okay?
No, it's funny. Don't get me wrong. It's great. I got a good. I mean, come on. I mean, I loved Leprechaun in the Hood too. So I mean,
yes.
Both of them, 1 and 2. But Michael Myers wouldn't make no fucking sense in space. Like,
I'm trying to imagine it. I
don't even know if I could. I don't even know if I could do it, honestly. But the point is, I am glad. I think, like Freddy's another one. Like, I don't want to see Freddy in space. And don't get me started on Chucky. Chucky in space would just be.
He could hunt some. Like robot's nightmare or something. Some
fucking some sentient being.
Some sentient beam or something. Yeah.
He's gonna haunt a slug from some fucking far off planet or some shit. But no, the director went on record stating that they wanted to make a movie that was a little different. That they want it to be brave. They want it to be bold and do something different. And you know what? Even though I know that it's going to piss a lot of hardcore Halloween fans off, because Halloween fans, they want to see the same thing. They're used to it, yada yada. I get it. I wouldn't want them doing some weird, crazy shit with my character either. I totally understand it. That's why I said I'm on both sides with it. But I understand where the director's coming from.
Yeah, I just wish he was on there more, and more killing scenes with him. It would have been really nice.
No, I agree. I do agree. That, like I said, that is one of the big. Let me get off of that real quick. I think that's hurting my broadcast here. Hold on a second. Let me make sure this is all good. Okay, I think we're good now. Running the browser was hurting it. Glad that was over and done with and got that out of the way, so we know that for future reference. But like I said, what was I saying? Oh, I get it though. I totally understand. Like the whole being pissed off because he's only in the movie for 10 minutes. Yeah, that I did not like. Now to go further into that, the addition of a new killer. Because basically, it wasn't even him killing through the whole fucking movie. It was a kid. Basically, in a sense, it was the only reason why Michael Myers. Because what I read in the article, this is another thing that was in that same article. Basically, if you've seen the last one, you've seen the Halloween Kills.
Right, that was last year's. Yeah.
That movie ended with him getting fucked up. Like, I mean, he got fucked up at the end of that movie. Yeah. So basically, he went in hiding, and he couldn't do anything. He was beat up. His supernatural mojo was spent. He skated too much and had to go rest.
Yep. He went on the ground. He hit it for a little bit.
He hit it for too long. And if anyone knows anything about the original Michael Myers character, which I did find out the timeline, by the way, they know that he's actually an old guy underneath that mask. If you're watching the movie, like towards the end, when he got his mask stolen, you actually kind of blurry see the actor. You can look it up online. Yeah. He's actually a pretty old guy.
Wasn't it 40 years after the last movie?
The first movie. Technically, the only movie that is canon is the first Halloween, Halloween 1. All the other Halloween movies got retconned with this, these three, with Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends. So basically, technically, there's only 4 canon movies.
Okay.
Halloween H2O, The Curse of Michael, Halloween H2O, The Curse of Michael Myers, all them motherfuckers, Halloween 2, Halloween 3, all that. They're all retcons, retcon at this point. So they're all good movies, but
they don't follow the main story.
They're not. Yeah, they're basically not in the same universe.
In the universe, yeah.
So those movies were not.
They were good, though.
But there are points that we will talk about for example, I will go into this one. I don't know if you ever seen. Well, I'm sure you have. If you remember very much, it was actually one of my favorite Halloween movies. Believe it or not, it was called The Curse of Michael Myers. It was supposed to explain why Michael Myers killed. It was a cult that was controlling him, and he was cursed and all this other shit. And the only way that he could stop killing is if he killed everybody in his bloodline.
Right.
That was what now apparently that is still true. Just that movie never happened. So technically, the reason why he kills is because he's cursed. And this will make a little bit more sense to you here in a minute, because this was actually something you asked me a question about. Yeah. But the curse basically is he's compelled to kill, and the curse will never end, and he can't die or whatever or whatever. I don't know if he can't die, but the curse won't end until he kills everybody from his bloodline. And basically, at this point, there's only 2 people left in his bloodline. There was.
So if he can't die till that happens, then then.
I just don't know how the fuck they're going to bring him back. Like
That's
that,
what I'm saying.
Like that motherfucker got.
Yeah.
That motherfucker he's fucking pudding right now. Okay.
Not happy about the way they killed him off, because I think he should have had a more brutal, more long.
I think Lori or what is her name in real life? I can never remember.
You're talking about
man. Laurie Strode's the actress. She's
the grandma.
Yeah. Oh God,
the older lady.
I can't remember what her name is. I can't believe I'm so ashamed of myself because I have this all the time.
You know what's funny? I love horror movies, but if you go and ask me what the name of the character that played that character, 9 out of 10 times I couldn't tell you.
I can. It depends on the character. It depends on the movie. Like I know, for example, like Freddy. I know the actor who plays Freddy. That's my guy. You know, like I know that. I know the one who plays Chucky. I know the one who plays the original Pinhead and so forth. But now, when you go into like Michael Myers, the original guy who played Michael Myers is in this movie, and he's also in the original one. Obviously, there was different Michael Myers through Halloween 2, 3, 4, H2O, Curse of Michael Myers, and shit, and especially the Rob Zombie ones. But the original Michael Myers is in these movies. Apparently, don't quote me, but
I want to know how much he got paid for 10 minutes.
Well, okay, keep in mind, he was in the other 2 a lot more. So I'll give him that.
Yeah.
And this was a trilogy too, so it's pretty much ended. I mean, the title says it. It's done.
Yeah.
The Laurie Strode and Michael that whole Laurie Strode Michael Myers story is over at this point. Now, that doesn't mean that Halloween itself is over. They could make more Halloween movies. But they can't make Michael Myers movies. The Michael Myers is done. Unless they continue to make reboots and all this other shit, they could. But the actual story from 1978, I think it was, or some shit, that's done. That's done.
Yeah.
Her story is over. The only ones that survived were her and her granddaughter. And what else?
Her granddaughter was Allison. I cannot remember her name in the movie.
Well, in the movie, it was Laurie Strode. Or Stroud, Laurie Stroud, something like that. I'm just saying the actress's name. God, she's in so much shit. I can't. Fucking hell. We were just talking about this earlier. This is a brain fart moment. That's what this is. Like, I know the actress. I know her name. I just cannot, for the life of me, remember what the hell it is right now. I don't know why. But we won't focus on that too much. But that story's over. Like I said, it's over. A lot of people were mad about the fact that he wasn't in there. I totally understand that. A lot of people are mad about the way they killed it. I think, me personally, here's what I loved the fact that she whooped his ass, right? She fucking nailed him to the table and shit, beat his ass, right? I'm like, okay, you're getting it, right?
The refrigerator on top of him.
Yeah,
silly little shit like that. Like,
this motherfucker has tortured you for all these years, and now you're whooping his ass. Okay, good come on us, right? You know, the good guy wins kind of deal, I guess. Yep. And I thought there was going to be more. I thought that was how he was going to die, and then I guess basically what they wanted to do there was to say, hey, he's not coming back. I think that's what they would. Because if they would have just left him there on the table bleeding out, you don't know if he's dead. You don't know. Yep. There's going to be a lot of room. There's no fucking way he's coming back after this.
There's no way.
The motherfucker is pudding. A fucking person in a wheelchair could play Michael Myers better than this motherfucker right now, okay?
Oh my God! What was that? What was the name of that machine? I was trying to figure out what that's.
It's a grinder. It's a grinder.
It's a grinder.
It's a grinder. Yeah. It basically fucking it tears up like all your like. Well, that he was put into a big like industrial car one.
Industrial, yeah, it goes, yeah, cars break in there,
Yeah.
machines, all that type of shit.
Like they have smaller versions, but yeah, they threw him in the big
that was
one.
to the point I was making earlier that I didn't really enjoy that death.
No, I didn't.
That was too quick. I don't. He needed to be tortured.
You know
He
what?
needed to be tortured, and it should have been done at the hands of the older lady, which I can't remember her name.
Lori, I think it's Lori.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep saying Michelle Pfeiffer. It's not Michelle Pfeiffer. Oh fuck hell. God, she does the fucking Activia commercials and shit too. I'll remember at some point, but I don't want to waste too much time on trying to think about it. No, you know what would have been cool? What kind of ending? If they really wanted to like give them you know what it would have been really cool? It's so fucking stupid, and I'm not even saying it should be in the movie, but it would have been cool, and I would have had a good giggle out of it. You'd had like a Terminator 2 ending.
Terminator. I'm trying to think of the ending.
Like where he's getting lowered down into the acid with his thumb pointing up and shit, like peace out.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know, kind of something like that where you know he's still alive. And see, here's the thing. You didn't know if Michael Myers was still alive when he got put in that grinder, so it didn't matter.
No.
Like he was dead.
They threw him on top of the roof of the car and drove him over to the place and threw him in.
Exactly. They were just getting rid of the body. That was it.
Yeah.
Now, if they would have tied him to the fucking car and he was like trying to get loose, and then they put him in the fucking grinder and he's like, oh fuck, oh shit, you know.
Because at that point you know that he knows his outcome. He knows that he's about to die. That would have been excellent. That's the way it should have happened. But just to lay him on top of a car, unstrapped, not moving, and they just pick him up, or Allison picks him up and throws him in. I believe it was, right?
I'm trying to remember. I think was it her or was it everybody? I thought everybody had a point in it or something. I do like the fact that the whole town got involved and they brought back old characters from the old movie, people who were affected by him and shit. I did like that part. Like everybody kind of got their comeuppance. Everybody got their piece, I guess you would say. I did like that. Now I have an interesting talk point for you. Maybe you agree with me. Maybe you don't agree with me on this. But this is something that actually made me mad. Okay, this is something that actually pisses me off. I like my fucking horror movies raunchy, gore. Now for the sake of it. Okay. Now mind you, they don't have to be overly gory. You don't have to have gore every 3 seconds to make it a movie. Right. But the movie has to have relevant gore. This movie had one good gore scene. I don't know if it's the same one you thinking of, but I know which one mine is. One good gore scene. I'm going to let you go first, see if it's the same one. Which one is for you the gore scene?
The goriest scene. The only part that I like was when he stabbed the one girl, which character I don't know her name, against the wall, and she just hung there. Okay,
no, see that was a what you call a classic scene. Okay, that was like that's shit. He's done that. He's done that before in other movies. I guess since they were retconned, doesn't really matter. But that was a classic kill. Mine here. Okay, it's the most simplest fucking kill in the movie, but it's the most goriest kill in the movie, in my opinion. Was when he smashed the fucking DJ's head against the table and broke his fucking jaw off and then cut his tongue.
Yes. Yes.
But here's the thing. Okay, but here we go. You ready for this? This is the ball breaker. That wasn't even Michael Myers.
No, it was the other guy. It
was a fucking kid. So that in itself pisses me off. The fucking actual good murders, like the gore scene in the movie, wasn't even the fucking main villain. Like,
and that's that right there is the topic that I wanted to talk about, because that part of the movie confused me a little bit. The whole part about Corey killing, and we talked about this before we came on.
Yeah.
So I understand that Corey accidentally killed the boy in the beginning of the movie, and he really felt bad about that, and the town was picking on him about it. But why did he then decide to start killing himself?
This is how I see it. Now, this is my deduction, I guess you would say. In the very beginning, when he gets thrown off the bridge, and Michael Myers drags him in, because this is the thing. This is also in that article that I said. It was said that Michael Myers was only basically getting scraps. He would only get to kill people if they got too close to the sewers. Kind of was like a fucking Pennywise. He was basically the fucking clown in the sewer for a little bit. But it wasn't enough to feed his urge. He gets stronger the more he kills. So then he, obviously he gets thrown off the bridge. Michael Myers sees him. He drags him in. He's ready. He's planning on killing him. And then when he finally gets him in the sewer and he looks him in the eyes, Michael sees this horrific trauma that he has, and he sees that he's weak-minded. He sees that he's vulnerable. He sees that he can infect him, and that's what I believe. What happened is he was infected by the evil. He was infected by the curse, and he liked it. He liked the power that he was getting, because you seen him getting, you seen him feeding into it, and that was why initially he was helping him kill so he could get stronger. But then, as the movie went on, he realized, well, fuck you. I don't need you. I'm stronger, younger, better than you. I'm gonna do my own thing, and that's when he went and fucking somehow, I don't know how the fuck the little bitch beat Michael Myers up. He basically beat him up and took his mask.
Right.
You beat up an old guy. It's not cool.
Yeah.
But then he went on his killing spree, which, like, the most amount of killing in the movie was done by somebody else.
Huh.
And I was actually going to be really pissed off. I'll tell you right now. I was going to be really, really pissed off at the movie because I thought that that's the direction they were trying to do, that they were trying to say, hey, we're killing off Michael Myers and we're going to make a new character.
A new one, yeah.
If they would have did that, I would have hated the movie. I'm going to tell you right now. I would have hated it.
So you're saying that you think he was just captivated by
Yes.
by Michael Myers's.
He was captivated by the because you got to remember he was traumatized. He was fucked up. His mother was fucking crazy. He lived all this other crazy ass life. So that feeling of like, just fuck you, I'm gonna burn this whole fucking place down. It felt good to him. It was infectious. And
but then he he didn't end up being like this monster though, right? Because he then, before he was killed, didn't he help? What's her name? To stop.
No. He was trying to what he was trying to get to happen was he was trying to make because his whole line was, if I can't have her, no one can.
Right.
What he was trying to do is he was trying to make it look like Lori, the grandmother, killed him so Allison, that was her name, right? The daughter.
Yeah.
Would hate Lori. That's what his goal was. He was willing to die for that because he basically said, if I can't have her, fuck you, you can't have her either.
Yeah. Yeah, because when Allison came in and she saw him shot, that's actually what she thought, that she had killed him.
Yeah.
She had killed him.
And that was the initial thought. That's why she initially said fuck you, and she left.
Right.
Now, and of course, that's when Michael comes in. Michael didn't even, here's the thing that I will say that actually did piss me off. Michael didn't even get the chance to kill the kid.
No, he didn't.
Like, it would have been cool. Like, I would have been like, all right, Mike, you got your, he fucked you up. He beat your ass, stomped you down in the sewer. Yeah. At least you get your comeuppance, He didn't get no comeuppance, right? Half the kills he got in this one. You know what this is? This is the senior years.
So that's how senior citizens kill. Like,
This is the seniors, because Lori, she's old in this movie. Obviously, Michael Myers is old in this movie. It was the senior years. That was basically retirement home Michael Myers. That's what this was.
Like Geezer Myers.
Because he didn't even get the chance. Like, you see him. He didn't even kill like the dentist guy. He didn't kill him. The kid killed him.
No, that was Corey.
Yeah.
How did he die again? Near the pool again?
He just fucking fucked him up and then threw him in the pool.
Yeah,
like he stabbed him to death or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the only reason why the kid didn't kill the girl is because she got scared off and locked herself in the room, and then that's where Mike was.
Right.
And then he stabbed her up against the wall. Technically, the only kill that Mike got in this whole fucking movie was that fucking lady he pinned up against the wall.
Up against the wall, yeah.
Well, okay, not counting maybe the few victims he got in the sewer or something, like the cop and shit. But okay, my bad. He got the cop. And he got the chick, and then of course, he started getting a little stronger, but he still wasn't strong enough. He was still old and decrepit. If this little kid, basically, he wasn't a big guy. He was a young guy. He was maybe in his early 20s, maybe.
Looked to be, yeah.
25. Maybe weighed about $160. And you got this Michael Myers. He's like fucking supposed to be this big, giant fucking dude, strong as hell, demonic, evil powers and shit, can't die. And he gets his ass stomped out by a fucking little dude. Like,
yeah, he might have been younger because I don't know. It had that. He was out of high school, I'm pretty sure. But it had between the bullies.
Here's the thing.
The bullies and stuff had that high school feel. You know what I mean?
No. Well, he was older than them because here's the thing. Because he was in high school. I think he was in high school when he was babysitting the kid. Then he had the thing with the kid who went to jail, but then he got released. That wasn't like a year or two. He had to be in there for a couple years.
Like 4 or 5 years or something.
Yeah, so I think he was at least. I don't think they ever went into it, but I think he had to be at least in his early 20s. You know, no older than that. Maybe I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. I don't know how old Allison was in that, so I'm not entirely sure. But he wasn't. He's not a big guy. He's not stocky. The fact that he tried to be the new. You know what? I just wish. You know what? I would have been a little more less. I probably would have liked it a little more if Mike would have at least got to kill the kid.
Yeah.
Like, I'd have been okay with that. The fact that Mike didn't get like the 10 minutes that he had was basically, oh, my knees. Oh, shit, my knees. Oh, God. Help me out, kid. You know, it's basically what Mike got in this whole thing. He got 2 cool kills, and he didn't even have the best kill in the goddamn movie.
No, he didn't. Just trying to keep his pacemaker going.
That's it. Like, he's down there fucking, like, just hanging on by a thread. You know what? Here's the other thing, right? Think about it. It's all the kid's fault, right? Because if the kid never went down there, if the kid didn't fucking get thrown over the bridge or whatever, or talk shit, then Mike never would have came back. Mike was down there. He was ready to die. Mike was like, I'm cool. This is my new home. Halloween. I'm staying in the sewer. You know?
How did the old man, they never got into the homeless guy? The homeless guy somehow knew that he only throws out those that he sees potential on or whatever.
I don't know. They didn't really go into him much. No. I didn't even really get
it. The guy. Yeah, I didn't get that part. That's what I'm saying. Like, he said something along the lines, if I remember correctly, about no one ever gets to escape. If you escape, blah blah blah. Something about he sees potential in you or something, and then he kills and he stabs the old homeless.
Yeah, he stabs. Yeah, which I think that's where he started feeling the juice. You know, he was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, that's when he's like, "Oh, that was his first kill."
Yeah, that feels good. Yeah, it was basically his first one.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. I think the portrayal of him, like I said, if they would have and the director did go on record in the articles, he did go on record stating that he did not write this movie. And there are a lot of people out there saying, "Oh, this leaves room for a sequel or for more movies," right? And I'm like, the director has gone on record that he's not dismissing it, but he did not make these movies with the intention of making a new Michael Myers character. I did hear a joke about Michael Myers, though, that you'll probably like. Did you know, for the last 40 years, people have been running from William Shatner?
Okay.
Okay, so you don't know that you don't know the backstory.
I don't get it.
Okay.
No, I don't get it. William Shatner from Star Trek. Right?
Yeah, the original captain. Yes. Yeah. Well, okay.
Kirk, yeah.
The original. Well, I knew this part, but I didn't hear the joke. The joke that people running from him for 40 years. That was pretty fucking good. But the reason why the joke is relevant is because the very first Michael Myers mask, they had a very low budget for the movie, right. So they had to make all their props and shit. They had to make work well. One of those props was the Michael Myers mask, and what they did is they went out and bought a Star Trek mask. It was of William Shatner. That mask, the original, that's William Shatner. What they did is they painted it white, took all the hair off it, whatever, put new hair on it, and they cut the eye holes a little bigger. And basically, that's William Shatner. That's William Shatner's face.
What?
Yeah.
So William Shatner's been chasing people for 40
William
years.
Shatner been scaring the shit out of people for 40 years.
Yes.
And it wasn't just his music that was doing it.
Yeah, no, terrible stuff. Great,
Exactly.
Great actor though.
Great, I love me some Shatner. I'm a big Trekkie. I love my Shatner, but man, he needs to stay out of the fucking music industry. But okay, point is, I wanted to segue on that motherfucker. But yeah, the interesting point of that, which we'll go into here in a little bit because we have that mask thing that I'd like to go through. But we're not there yet. But yeah, the very first mask was a William Shatner mask. Apparently, the last time someone has been noted to have that mask was a guy. I can't remember exactly what the article said. It was a guy somewhere. He was hired to do. Do you know what a haunt? You know what a haunt is?
A haunt when you scare people, or
kind of. It's like you run a haunted house or some shit like that. Well, someone had like a haunt. They paid a lot of money to have this really expensive, crazy haunt, and they paid the guy who actually still owns the Michael Myers mask to be Michael Myers for the thing. I thought that was cool. So the guy's out there. He's making his, because I'm pretty sure he paid a lot of money for that fucking mask. So, which is crazy. Yeah, the William Shatner mask. He probably paid a lot of fucking money for that mask, though. But now, okay,
And that's the mask in the first movie I'm looking at right here, right?
yes, the very first one, the very actually, even if you look at the second one, even though it's not canon, if you look at that second picture, which I'll you know what, I'll put it up on screen here real quick so other people can see it.
Yes, so you can see what we're talking about. That's still the same mask?
There we are, right there. If you look at the second mask, okay, here we are, right here. If you look over here on the screen, right, God damn it, backwards, right there, guys. I can get that camera right. But yeah, if you look at the second one actually looks like William Shatner. Like if you're looking at it in the actual order, it's from left, middle, right, then bottom, middle, right, and then keeps going like that. So the middle top one is the second movie. That one actually looks like William Shatner. Like, look at that fucking picture and tell me that don't look like William Shatner.
I mean, I can see a little resemblance, maybe. They did a good job at definitely making it look different, you know.
They did. It's just that second one. That second one, man, is just like, I looked at it, I'm like I knew that that's what they did with the original mask. I knew that. I've known that for years. But I never really looked at it, and I wasn't like, because originally I thought what I was told when I was younger was it was a William Shatner mask, but it was turned inside out. Okay. But now apparently it's been officially released that it wasn't turned inside out. It was just painted white, and then the eye holes were cut, and they put hair.
What was that William Shatner mask from?
It was Star Trek. It was a Star Trek mask, like the old school Star Trek.
I thought that was his real face when we were watching that.
What?
William Shatner, Captain Kirk.
What do you mean? What do you mean as far as his real face?
You said that's a mask, so I never knew.
No. That's a mask. The Michael Myers mask is a mask of William Shatner.
William Shatner that was made to sell. Okay, I got
Yeah. It was just a Star Trek mask. It was a Halloween mask that they had out of William Shatner at the time, and they went out to a Halloween that, like, the guys who were doing the movie, they went out and they were like, okay, we're gonna buy this mask and we're gonna just repurpose it. That's basically what they did.
Got you. Yeah. Okay.
Now I will say this though. Hold on. Why is that acting up again? Hold on. I got some lag going on. I hate when that happens.
I'm seeing a lot of flicker on my screen, but it's pretty good so far.
Okay, I think I know why. Hold on. Let me turn that off real quick. I think it's because I got so much going on screen.
Yeah.
Like once there's so much going on. But yeah, I will give this new movie credit though. Okay, I will give this movie credit for this. It is, in my opinion, or at least not this new movie, but the trilogy. So Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, or you know what? Better yet, here you go. Halloween Kills to Halloween Ends. I love the aesthetic. I love the half burnt face kind of deal. I think it adds to it. Like, it looks like he's weathered. It looks like he's been through some shit. Like all the other ones were like, I don't know, too pristine, too clean. This one was all beat up, and it was like, don't get me wrong, Rob Zombie's version tried to do it good, and he did an okay job. But I think that this new mask, at least in the last two movies, was probably my favorite one. I will give it that.
They were one of the best, yeah.
Like, it looked good. It felt like it was Michael Myers. It felt like it was weathered. It felt like they
gave him more character. Like, obviously he's been doing this for so long, and obviously he never changes his mask. It's the same one from the
exactly. Like the motherfucker around shopping for new masks and shit. You know?
Exactly. So makes sense. It looked good. Now, the movie, I thought it had too much dialogue a little bit. Like, I think they could have, like, you know, compressed it a little more, have a couple more kill scenes. You know what I mean? Like, the beginning was a lot of dialogue and everything. I don't know what you think about that. Like, or was it needed to build it up? Oh, I lost you there.
What do you mean? You should hear me now, yeah?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Oh, okay. No, I was just clicking stuff. See, here's the thing. I'm on the fence with it, okay? Because here's my thing. I enjoy dialogue and story in my movies. I do. I don't like mindless killing. That's
just no reason.
Yeah, I don't. That's the reason why. Like, I'm not a huge Jason fan either. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't hate Jason, but Jason's not high on my list because Jason comes up. Yeah, he's got reason, kinda. He got picked on as a kid, Basically, he got bullied, and now he's just fucking people up for the rest of his life.
Now he's just taking out his
And he's not mentally all there either. Kind of like a hillbilly. So it's like, I don't know, like that kind of like, I'm just gonna kill you because you're impure. Like, you're fucking, so I'm just gonna kill you because I drowned because people weren't paying attention to me when I was a kid. That's kind of like that mindless shit. I don't know. There's no backstory. Michael Myers actually, if they're sticking with the whole curse thing, actually has some backstory, and I do appreciate that. Hopefully they didn't retcon that, but I do appreciate dialogue. I don't know. I don't have a problem with it.
I think it was a little runny. I think it ran a little bit. When was the first kill, besides the little child they got, accidentally killed in the beginning? The first kill was like literally almost 30 minutes into the movie.
I think it was. If you're not counting the kid who.
If I'm not counting the kid, that's what I mean. Yeah. If
you're not counting that, well, no. I mean, Mike got one of the people. You didn't really see him, but remember he got somebody. He got the cop. I think the cop was the first death, right? Maybe. Hold on. Wait. No. No, there was somebody, because somebody got killed before he knew about Mike. Remember? Because they showed the homeless guy sitting there and Mike dragging the body in.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
I can't remember now.
Next time I'm going to have the movie running here on a different screen so I can kind of
pick through it, I guess.
Yeah, pick through it. Yeah.
I've been so busy. I've been so busy getting the show ready that I didn't put. I have notes and everything all in front of me. I just don't have as many as I would like. But again, like I said, though, I don't know. Like now, okay, I will throw this point in here, okay, because I know this is a hot topic for people as well. The fact that the new 3 movies, right? So the trilogy, which I guess it would be a 4-movie set if you're counting it as the first one, but the new ones, right? 2018 and the other 2, right? Okay. The first one started out in 2018. That one was your typical Halloween movie, right? Killer, had a little spookiness to it. Michael Myers is this fucking unstoppable force. He's back to kill everybody,
Always gets up and continues to do it.
Yeah. But it had an eeriness to it. It wasn't too over the top. The second one, the Halloween Kills, that was a lot of boom boom and pow pow. That was more of an action horror movie than it was anything else. Yeah. Which, don't get me wrong, I didn't hate it, but it wasn't scary. It wasn't. And now I know a lot of people who know me know that I'm a jaded person, so I don't get scared easily. Horror movies are not scary to me. But I do know what could be scary.
Right.
And Halloween Kills was not scary.
No.
It was cool. It was cool. It was violent. Had a bunch of gore, especially with the person that got killed on the steps with the fucking railings. That was cool. That was a cool fucking death. Hell, even the battle he had against the cops and shit at the end, that was pretty cool too. But it was an action thing. It was just action. It wasn't. Michael Myers shouldn't be sitting there fucking having a fist fight with the cops and shit. He's supposed to pop out of the shadows, stab you to death, and disappear.
Yeah, cut your throat off and continue.
Yeah, exactly. Now, this last one, Halloween Ends. It was more of a.
Not scary at all.
No, it was a horror comedy. It was kind of the equivalent of Bride of Chucky.
Okay.
Like it was horror, but it was horror comedy. And this is coming from a Chucky fan. I like Chucky too, but that movie was what it was. They haven't made a scary Chucky film ever since that movie. The only scary Chucky movies there ever were Child's Play 1, 2, and 3. After they brought back Chucky and Bride of Chucky and all the other movies and even the TV show, I have not watched the full TV show. We're eventually going to do that.
I wanted to do that. Yeah.
I would like, but I've heard a lot about it, and they say it's not scary either. It's kind of comedic.
Oh, is it too? Okay, yeah, because a lot of the newer Chucky movies are very comedic.
They are. They has that. Which, don't get me wrong, I enjoy them for what they are, but they're not scary. Like, they're not scary.
Right.
Chucky scared the shit out of me as a kid. Okay. I was terrified of him.
It was scary, definitely.
Yeah, I had a My Buddy doll and fucking threw that motherfucker out. I didn't give a fuck how much my mother spent on it. I threw that bitch out. I was like, nope, fuck Chucky. Nope, no, and then not today, motherfucker.
I would have done the same thing, but now I would pay a lot of money to have one of those dolls again.
Okay, to be fair,
really
to you, I still won't own one.
Oh, you still won't own one?
Still won't own one.
Oh,
Not even the
man.
comedy one. Not even the one with the stitches. I still won't do it.
No.
No, that's my weak spot because there's no. Because ain't nobody gonna believe me. Motherfucker comes alive and starts fucking with me in the middle of the night. Ain't nobody gonna believe me. They'll be like, look at this stupid asshole.
Yeah.
He wins automatically, so I can't do it.
Yeah. Watched a whole bunch of movies now he thinks is real.
Exactly, right? Motherfucker, horror movies finally got to this dumb motherfucker. But now, again, like I was saying, to go back to Halloween, here's the thing. It's funny. It's more funny at times. Like, for example, like, what's the one part? Like for example, when the kid stomps Michael out in the sewer, and he just kind of sits up like he's defeated, right? Like he sits up and he's like, damn.
Like, what the
Like
just happened?
Like little dude just whooped my ass. Like I laughed. I'm like, like no, you basically just neutered Michael Myers. He's not scary.
No.
He dropped the fridge on his nuts for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I just there was and it wasn't. Don't get me wrong. The movie wasn't trying to be funny. I see that it wasn't purposely trying to be funny. I get it, but it was. It was too funny.
I found some humor in it. Yeah, absolutely. When he got beat up, all that stuff.
Yeah, it should have not. It should have not have been like that. It absolutely should have not have been like that.
It should have a little more suspense, in my opinion. You know, all that stuff, but it didn't have it. But overall, it was a good movie. I think
it wasn't a bad movie. I don't hate it.
It wasn't a bad movie.
If I had to give it, now, mind you, I'm going to eventually do a review on this. I guess at some point, once I have the fucking time. But if I had to give it a score, anywhere from 0 to 10, I guess 0 being the worst, 10 being the best, I'd give it a 5.
Okay,
it's about average.
Look. I was gonna say 6.
That's still within the average range. Ain't nothing special about it, you know.
The ending, I just didn't like it.
I wish they. Here's the thing.
Tortured more.
These motherfuckers are making a real bad habit of butchering my childhood. Okay, this is what's pissing me off because I have watched several things end in the last. What was it? What was before this? It had nothing to do with horror. I watched Jurassic. I watched the new Jurassic Park recently, and that's the end of the franchise, right? It's supposed to be. The end of the franchise. I won't say too much on it.
I haven't seen that yet.
I won't say too much on it. Like I said, this is not the place for it. Plus, I won't give that away. But it killed a little bit of my childhood there. I'm just saying. I didn't hate that movie. Don't get me wrong. I actually thought it was a really good movie. I don't hate it. I'm not. I know I'm making it sound like I hate it, but I don't. But that's the end of my childhood. A lot of these fucking things. That's how I know I'm getting old. They're ending. Actually, I just read an article. Not so long ago about Robert Englund potentially coming back one more time to play Freddy. One more time. And you know what? I want to fucking see it. I don't give a fuck if he's old as shit. Come on, he was just in the what was he in? The Stranger Things. The last season of Stranger Things. He was in that. He was the guy with the fucking stitched eyes.
Wait. Who was he?
The guy who originally was the first victim of what the fuck was the villain of Stranger Things? Vecna, yeah. You remember the guy who got tormented and his whole family got killed?
Okay.
And then they went back to see him. He was an old guy in a mental institution.
Yeah,
that's Robert Englund.
Okay.
The one where he has his eyes stitched closed and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like
the guy that was in the institution, the jail institution thing.
Yeah.
Victor Crowley, I think it was.
I can't remember the name. It's been a little while, but yeah, it's the one in the institution. Yeah, that's Robert Englund. That's Freddy right there. So I mean, he's still doing horror here and there. You know.
I did not know that.
Yep. Which we will. Don't get me wrong. We will pick apart since Stranger Things is almost done. It's not done yet. We still got a whole nother season. We still got one more season to go. But we're gonna pick that apart here on the show eventually. Since we're already up. Is it 5th or 6th? How many seasons? 5, right?
It is the 5th season, I believe.
Yeah. So the one we're waiting on now is 6. So we'll probably. I don't know. It depends on what we get around to. Maybe we'll wait until the 6th one comes out because it's supposed to come out next year, and we'll do an episode on the entirety of it. And have our feelings and so forth and so on. But we're a far ways ahead. I mean, this is only the first episode, so we got plenty of content that we need to get through. Right now we're just doing the Halloween one. But no, to get back to the Halloween one though, I just didn't like the comedy thing. I didn't like. I didn't like it. I don't know.
Yeah, it I mean, it flew, it flowed well, but it wasn't. I was expecting more. I'm gonna put it to you that way. When I first started the movie, I was expecting much more.
It works with some movies, like Leprechaun. Leprechaun was a funny movie. Leprechaun was a funny movie from the start. So
made it, yeah.
So fine. You want to do Leprechaun in the Hood, Leprechaun in the Hood 2, Leprechaun in Space. I mean, come on. The Leprechaun, he crawled out of someone's dick, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. In space.
In space, yeah. Crawled out of somebody's dick in space, yeah.
Figure that out, in space.
So fine. So be it. Okay.
Movie's designed for that because even the character while he's killing, he's saying some funny ass shit sometimes.
Me gold. I'm gonna murder you. Like, get the fuck out.
Yes.
Ain't nothing supposed to be scary. It's cool though. I'm not hating on Leprechaun. I love the character. But that's okay to, and even okay. I'm not a big fan of the fact that they made Chucky comedic after a while, but it's fine. You know what? Because I laugh at some of the shit Chucky says.
And then he was mechanical at some point, I believe.
We're not going into that new movie, the one that's fuck that movie. Yeah, I don't even want to do an we're not even. I'm gonna make it clear. No one asked this shit. We are not doing an episode on that because I'm telling you right now that fucking movie sucked.
It was. I didn't think it was bad, but yeah, it was definitely not needed. Like it wasn't. Didn't make sense.
It wasn't even a possessed. It wasn't even a possessed fucking doll. It was a fucking robot that malfunctioned.
Yep.
So fuck that movie.
Shit killing spree.
Yeah, fuck that damn movie. It's not the worst movie I've ever seen, but it's an insulting movie. That movie fucking pissed me off.
I'm a huge Chucky fan, so I had to watch it just
to,
get it out of my system.
Plus, the doll was ugly as shit.
Yeah, it was weird.
But no, okay, but I digress. But like I said, some movies can get away with it. Michael Myers could not get away with a comedic thing. It's not a comedic movie. It never was. It's supposed to be eerie. It's supposed to be what it is, and they dropped the ball with it, I think, with that. Not a bad movie by any means. I understand why people hated it. I understand why people liked it. I'll put it this way. I'm actually kind of glad that I hope this is the last one.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I hope it is, here's the thing. It's like any other movie. It's kind of like, Get Out While the Getting is Good, right? Yeah. You look at Jason movies. Jason movies are a parody in themselves.
Right.
Like they'll just keep making. They just made a Jason movie. That means it's like fuck. Like.
Yeah. I think we're not going to see. I don't think we're going to see another one no time soon. But I guarantee 10, 15 years.
Oh, someone will reboot it. Yeah.
Someone would do it because it's just such a big franchise. You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be money signs to be seen with these type of characters. But I don't think no time soon.
No, and I hope not. At least hope not for at least another generation. Let this generation forget about Michael Myers for a while.
Yeah,
and then reboot it. Make
20 years from now.
Yeah, bring it out to a fresh to where it feels fresh for people.
Yeah, exactly.
Then that's fine. But I don't want to see another. I don't want the trilogy's over. The story's been finalized. My childhood is over with Michael Myers.
And if they do bring it back, they can't continue the story, obviously. No. It'll just be an off movie, which I don't mind. Trust me. You put Michael Myers or Jason in anything, and I'm watching it.
Here's the thing. I don't care about any kind of reboots whatsoever, as long as it's good. Yeah. Like for example, we'll cover this because this is another piece of content we're going to do in the red. But the new Hellraiser, right? Some of the controversy over the new Hellraiser is that Pinhead is a chick. Right, in this movie. I don't give a fuck as long as she's a good actress. As long as they do it for the sake of being a good movie, not for an agenda, right? Because I don't like agenda press movies. Don't make it a female character because you're trying to make it a female character. Make it a female character because it feels like it's a good thing to do. Now,
is the new Superman going to be a female too?
No. There's a Supergirl, but no. That's a whole totally another story there. But no, they're bringing back all the original actors apparently. For that. But I've heard a lot of good things about the actress who's playing the new Pinhead, and like I said, we're going to go into that. I definitely want to. I think that's something we should do very soon. But I hear a lot of good things about it, and they say that the new Cenobites are really good, and I'm okay with that. They're not the original Cenobite. It's a complete hard reboot, right? It's a brand new take on Hellraiser.
Yeah, would I have to watch all the previous ones?
No,
to get this
apparently, from what I understand, this is a fresh start. It's a fresh reboot because, obviously it's not the same Pinhead. So I think it's a completely new take on the whole story.
Yeah.
which is okay. I want to watch it.
I don't care about what sex is doing as long as it's do a good, job. And it's
That's the
they
same.
did that with the Ghostbusters movie, and I thought it was pretty good.
Uh,
No, it was all right. It was all right.
if I speak my opinion on that movie, a lot of people are going to be mad. I'm just saying. It wasn't even about them being a chick.
Michael Myers, actually.
Here's the thing. I'm. Well, yeah, okay. That we'll get into that. I think we'll. Okay, hold on. Just to a rebuttal on what you just said. I did not hate Ghostbusters because they were chicks. I just did not like the actresses.
The actresses. Okay.
I thought the actresses were poor. If they were better actresses, I would have not had a problem with the movie. The movie was a fucking giant fart joke. That's the only reason I didn't like it.
Yeah.
And I just didn't. I don't know. That didn't work for me. I'm an old school. Actually, I want to see Ghostbusters Afterlife. That I haven't seen yet.
That's a new one.
That's the new one.
Yeah,
apparently, that is a direct sequel to the old ones. I want to see that because that has to do with their kids and shit. So I want to see that. Yeah, no, I think we should. But now to go back to your comment on Halloween again, not that much gore, and to rebuttal what you said, not enough titty.
Not enough titty.
Actually, you know what? And here's the fucked up thing about that. I don't think and correct me if I'm wrong because I don't remember the 2018 one as much. I don't think any of the three had it.
None of them. Nope.
Did the original?
I'm always. I'm trying to think. Did the originals have?
You know what? Maybe the original didn't either. You know what? Here's the thing. I think all the ones that are all retcon now. I think those are the ones with all the titty.
I'm probably thinking of. I'm trying to think of Jason. Jason has
no. Jason. That's all Jason. Jason loves killing titties. Like he's the titty slayer. But no, Michael Myers had titty in it too. It wasn't as abrupt. He liked shower scenes. He liked to kill people in the shower and shit.
Yep.
Some people did die from sex too.
Nothing.
No, I don't. Yeah. So I mean, if you're gonna go and you're gonna tackle a classic horror character like that, you gotta throw some titty in there. It's just part of the horror culture.
Even if you just want to show me one boob. Like take the scene and then the chick is cut in half on a scene and I just see one titty. I'm good. I don't care. I just want to see
just half a body titty.
Just half a body titty, dude. Like, come on. Like,
oh man,
it's all.
I don't know. I was like this. I don't hate the movie. I understand why people are mad about it. Would I say, hey, you need to get out to the theaters and spend $20, $30 to go see it right now? No. Go watch it on Peacock.
Yeah.
Go pay the Peacock subscription. I don't give. It's like $10 a month
or whatever it is.
Yeah. Go pay the $10. Watch it while it's there. Yeah. I don't think it's a strong enough movie to watch in the theaters. I'm glad I didn't go to see it in the theaters because I would have been pissed. I absolutely would have been pissed if I actually paid hard-earned fucking money to see that.
Theaters are crazy anymore. Would have been nuts.
Well, actually, I'm a big fan of the whole. I know a lot of people aren't, but I'm not against theaters. I think the next family movie that I'm going to is the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Well, see, that's the thing. I went to the theater for both Sonic the Hedgehog movies, which both were great movies.
I went to the first one, not the second. I've seen both of them. I did see both of them, but
I take the kids, I take the wife. That's a family movie, but. Horror movies and shit like that, I'd rather just do at home.
No, absolutely.
Wait for them to come out.
Well, since I'm doing this shit too, I'm sitting there taking notes and shit. I'll be sitting there fucking watching Halloween Halloween Ends in the fucking theater, writing notes. Motherfuckers thinking I'm up there bootlegging and shit.
Yeah, exactly. So
writing shit on my phone and shit. Be getting.
I like my horror at home. Big screen TV, 50-inch, and enjoy it. But going to the theater no.
I do it as a family thing. If there's something that I can enjoy. Now, I will say something in the near future, because not everything is going to come out in streaming. One of the things I do plan on doing in the not too distant future, not too far off. I don't know when. I'm not going to say when I'm going to do it, because I do have a lot of shit I could go by streaming. But I am probably going to go out and get me one of those Regal passes. Where you...
those to pass, the yearly passes.
Yeah.
You can go into the movie.
You just walk in, swipe your fucking card, and you walk in, you watch whatever you want.
Yeah, that'd be cool. How much are those?
They're expensive.
I guess it depends on the theater and.
Well, if you go to any Regal Cinema, I can't remember. I can't put an actual price tag on it. I don't remember, but I do know it was a little pricey. But if like for example, I do a lot of reviews, and then of course we're doing this. I don't think I'll need it for. But let's just say, for example, there's a new horror movie coming out, right? I don't know what. Oh, there is actually a couple new. There's that one, the little chick. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for it. It's like an android doll chick, and she's with the daughter, and the fucking android doll, android fucking like.
Oh yes, you sent me the video to that.
Yeah.
What was that movie called?
Emily or some shit like that or something.
They try to shut her off, and they can't.
And they can't turn her off. Yeah, that's going to only be in theaters, unfortunately. So I mean, that would be one that I would have liked to see it in theaters, but ain't nobody going to go to the theaters. I mean, I'm not sitting in the theaters to see it.
There's a movie that I saw that's coming out. It's called The Caretaker, I think it's called. It looks pretty good. I
haven't seen that.
I'll send you that later. So it looks pretty good, but it's more like a I don't know if you like ghost movies.
Paranormal kind of deal.
Yeah, like it's more like a paranormal type thing. They buy this new house, but it looks pretty good. Like it looks pretty gory, at least.
I mean, that's something we can definitely keep in mind for it. Definitely not something. I don't know if it's something I would see in the theaters. Like again, like even that one that I sent you with the doll, right? I'm not going to go to the movies to see it by myself.
Mm-hmm.
So, or at least I'm not going to pay for it. But if I had a Regal pass, maybe. Obviously, if I paid for a Regal pass, I'm going to use it.
Yeah, you're definitely going to use it.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's probably the only way that I would actually go to see a movie like that in the theaters by myself is if I had a Regal pass. I'm not going to pay $20, $30 to go see one movie by myself. I'm not going to do it.
I do believe that movies should now have the alternative to not going to the theater. Like
I agree.
Like a Peacock type thing. I don't think that all movies should just solely be on theater.
I agree, but I understand the reason why they're not going to do
money.
that. It's money, yeah, because they're going to make more money in theaters. And you know, I get it. I mean, as a person who deals with business myself, hey, money's a big influencer. Yeah, general viewers don't usually see it that way because they're only seeing it on the viewer side of things. I totally understand it from the business side of things too. I'm not agreeing with it. I'm not saying it's great, but I understand it.
Before I got into, the businesses that we do and everything, I thought that commercials and shit like that was the most horrible thing in the world. But now I understand that it's
exactly. I have it over there on the live shows and shit. I've already gotten a couple of mails like, why are there ads on the videos now? Hey, my guy, they pay the bills. It's
they pay my internet bill, which I require for this. They pay
exactly
equipment. It's needed, unfortunately.
It's very important, unfortunately. But no, to get back on it though, it's like I totally understand why people disliked it. I did not hate it. I will go on record saying that I don't hate the film by any means. But I wouldn't recommend going to see it in theaters either. Pay the $10, watch it on Peacock, call it a day.
Yeah. I don't think I could ever say that I've seen a Michael Myers movie and say, I didn't like it. I don't know. I
don't hate anyone.
I don't hate it, yeah.
But now I'm biased though. That's what I'm saying. Like I think you feed off the teeter with me with this one because if I had to say where Michael Myers falls in my horror character totem pole, he's a bottom bitch. He's definitely a bottom bitch. He's Michael Myers. I mean, Jason's higher than him, and I'm not a big fan of Jason either. But Jason's definitely higher than Michael Myers. Because at least Michael Myers entertains me with the kills. Like, you never know. Like, when you see Jason walking down towards somebody, you know he's going to kill him. You're always thinking, I wonder how he's going to kill them. What clever shit is he going to do to kill them? Like, is he going to, I don't know.
Jason definitely puts thoughts into his killing.
Which is funny because he's a fucking mindless brute, but he does.
Yeah, but he puts a little more thought than Myers does. Definitely.
Myers is like, and here's the other thing that pisses me off about Michael Myers too, right? Motherfucker's been using the same goddamn weapon for 40 years, right? A fucking have you ever owned a goddamn kitchen fucking one of them knives? They suck.
I don't even recall using one of those in my life.
I have. My mother used to have them and shit. Knife. They're the big old kitchen knives. They suck. Unless you got like some really expensive motherfucker, they suck. And I'm pretty sure he's not picking up like the most bougie ass fucking knife to kill people.
Right.
So
right, going home at nighttime and sharpening it.
Yeah, sharpening it shit, make sure it's good for the next kill. Yeah, fuck out of here, kitchen knife. Get an axe, get a fucking chainsaw, get something. Yep. Even Freddy was creative. Motherfucker had a handful of knives. For fuck's sake, you're gonna use a fucking kitchen knife.
Kitchen knife. 40 years.
Even fucking Ghostface from Scream had a cool looking knife. Yeah. You know, it's like fuck. You're gonna use a kitchen knife. Motherfucker didn't even have any cool carvings on or nothing.
Didn't they just make a new one?
They did.
They did.
They did a few years back, but I'm not.
It was a few years back. Okay.
We can go in. We can dive into that one at some point. I'm not saying we won't. I'm just not thrilled about it.
There was a Saw movie that just came out, but it wasn't with the. It was with somebody else. It was a new character.
That was a few years. I know what you're talking about. That was a few years ago. They did it.
Was it?
Yeah.
Why am I thinking it was?
Are you talking about the Jigsaw movies?
The Jigsaw movies? Yeah.
Yeah. They basically have to do like post Jigsaw kind of deal.
Yeah.
I've seen them. They are actually good movies. We could do something on that if you want to deduce them. But see, here's the thing. The one thing I will say, if we're going to do any franchise that is already finished, I would say let's do the franchise as a whole. Like, for example, like the only reason we're not doing the Halloween that way is because this is a new movie. Just came out.
Yeah, no, we do the whole...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now if like, for example, like with Jigsaw, they're not making any more Saw or Jigsaw movies as far as I know. So I say let's do the show based on the entire franchise.
Yeah. There's so many movies that
we got plenty. Well, I'm gonna let you know, anyone watching this now is you're in store. We got plenty of content. We're gonna be doing this for a while. We're gonna be doing this show. This is fun. Me and him both are big horror fans, and we talk about this a lot. And now we have a platform to sit here and share it with you.
This is how it works for me. I'm literally like 80% horror. Oh, no, I'm not going to say that because sci-fi plays a big part of my life as well. It's
I'm
hard to
50-50.
decide which one's the bigger.
I'm 50-50.
Which one's the bigger? Are you?
Yeah, I'm definitely 50% horror, 50% sci-fi. Absolutely.
And then I have that little 10 to 15% comedy in there.
I won't even count the other ones. The other ones are just shit that I watch.
Yeah.
Like I love sci-fi and fantasy. That I categorize those both together. That's like sci-fi and fantasy is like my 50% right there, and then horror, all forms of horror is my other 50%. So
fantasy-wise, I wish we were doing this around the Game of Thrones from the beginning. That would have been so much fun.
I mean, eventually, I would like to have another podcast. Once we see if people like this one and goes well, I wouldn't mind doing a sci-fi fantasy type based one.
Oh yeah,
and we could do something off of the new.
Was it House of
the Dragon? Yeah, I believe. We could do one on Game of Thrones as well, but House of the Dragon's still relevant. I hear a lot of good things about it. I have not gotten the chance to watch it yet, but I am.
It's very fast paced. They're very fast paced.
I have seen snippets of it, and it definitely does look fast paced.
Yeah, very fast.
But I'm gonna make sure we're running here because we're running out of time for the show. But I will sum this up right here. I will say this: as far as the movie goes, I have had messages from people who sent me. They said I fucking hated the movie. I thought it was a piece of shit. I understand what you're saying. I understand why you hated it.
I understand, but I'm not going to say it was a piece of shit.
No,
no way.
Not in any means. I did not hate it. It wasn't a piece of shit in my opinion. I'm not taking away what you're saying. I understand why you didn't like it.
Yeah. See that we love that. We love you to hit us up and give us your opinion. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely, always. I mean, that's what the emails are there. And actually, by all means, hit that, because if you're watching this, obviously you're watching this on the YouTube page. Hit those comments. Leave your comments and leave all the feedback. Tell us what you liked about the show. Tell us what you didn't like about the show. Feed those comments.
If you have a movie in mind, let us know. We can't do all the movies you suggest, but we'll definitely take into consideration.
That being said, also get in the Discord, okay? Because the Discord is very important. Obviously, you see right below me right here is the URL, okay? If you look over to fucking reversal, you look over to the left there, you see the QR code. That QR code is, I should have announced this in the beginning. I usually do this on my live shows, but I did not get the chance to do it. The QR code has All Things Noble. All Things Noble are there. Scan that QR code. If you cannot scan the QR code because you're watching this on your phone or for whatever reason, right underneath me, right here, is the URL to that very QR code. And that has All Things Noble. Get in the Discord. We pay attention to the Discord very often, and we like to get your feedback. We want your feedback because this is how we know how to improve. The live shows, here on the podcast, everything. This is about you guys. We do this for the entertainment. We love talking about it, but we love to entertain you guys, and we don't know how to entertain.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's not how you feel.
We don't know how to entertain you unless you say this is entertaining, this isn't entertaining. So feedback, give it all. Get in the Discord, chat, send messages, write in the comments. Remember now, okay, this is a very, very important thing. Very important thing. You guys do not understand how important this is if you're not on the broadcasting or content creator side of things. Hit that subscribe button. Hit it. You can it helps with the algorithms. It helps us get found. YouTube is a nuts fucking monster when it comes to the algorithm. If you do not like and subscribe to this channel, you might have problems seeing shit. You know, so if you like.
Very, very important.
I will say this: if you like the Grimm Tales here and you like more of a video game concept, keep in mind we do have a video game concept. This is me over here doing every other Wednesday. I over on the Twitch channel, which you can find in that QR code. I do a Grimm Tales gaming live stream every other Wednesday, and I showcase horror games and sci-fi games and so forth and so on.
Last week you did my favorite game in the world.
Which one did I do? Well, no, that was a revision. That was a revision show.
Oh, that was the revision.
Yeah.
Okay.
The last Grimm Tales gaming show I did, I'm actually kind of disappointed with. I did that Alien game, which did not go very well. But this one coming up, I'm doing Little Nightmares, and that one looks a little fun. So, but like I said, that's a whole totally different thing. That is the Grimm Tales gaming side of things. If you like horror and you like video games, get over there on the Twitch page and subscribe over there. And subscribing is important over there too. Because if you want to get rid of the ads, that's how you'll do it. And there's going to be a little fun little tidbits for you to do that as well. And, of course, it helps the channel. It helps Noble as a whole. Helps us. So, help. We love to make this shit for you. And there's a lot of time and money and everything that gets invested in this. I'm not going to stress this too much of a topic, but a lot gets put into this. And we don't really push it. We don't really stress it because we want to make sure you guys understand that it's not necessary. But we also want to make sure you understand that it is very, very, very helpful.
Yep, it does help.
But yes, like I said, this was the very, very first podcast of many to come. We have plenty more. We're not going to announce what we're going to do next. I have a feeling what we're going to do next, but me and him are going to talk it out, and we're going to just kind of keep it as a schedule base so you guys kind of wonder what we're going to do on the next episode. But I hope if you're watching this on the YouTube page and you like what you see, make sure to come back for every episode because there's going to be a lot more where this one came from. This was a little rough. We're going to scan out. We're going to fucking, iron out all the rough edges and whatnot and fix as we go on. If you are familiar with any of the live shows, you know that that's how the improvements happen.
That's it. This was fun, man. I really enjoyed it.
I did too. I thought this was great. I enjoyed it. It's a great outlet for my horror needs, I guess you would say. And of course, we're finally back doing stuff together again, and I do enjoy that.
Together, this makes me watch more horror movies, which is what I always love to do.
Absolutely.
So,
But yeah, no. If you guys, like I said, like and subscribe on the channel. If you're watching this, obviously, if you're watching this on the YouTube channel, so like and subscribe and get those notifications on the YouTube channel. If you like I said, if you like live gaming and all this shit, get over on the Twitch channel. That's where all the live stuff goes. We're going to have the Noble Insights reviews and all that other stuff. You're going to see a little bit more of VC over here on the Noble Insights side of, not just in this show. I'm really trying to get him into some more of the reviews and stuff on the Noble Insights side of things. So you're going to see a little bit more of VC over here on the Noble Insights. Maybe eventually we'll see him over on the Noble Gaming side of things as well. We'll see. Time will tell.
Yep. Working on it.
But yeah, with that said, I really do hope you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed doing it. Vic, hopefully you enjoyed sitting here and talking bullshit for the last hour with me.
Absolutely. It was great.
I think, like I said, I hope this helps you guys make an educated guess on whether or not you want to see the movie, or if you already have, maybe there's some things you didn't understand about the movie and now you do. Like I said, we can further this conversation on both two places. We can further this conversation on this movie in either the comments down below right here on the YouTube page, or again, I will press this every time, get in the Discord channel and go and talk about it. Let's talk about this and let's further this communication over there, because that's great. We like, further dialogue helps us. Hell, you might know something about this movie that we missed, and
touch on or something.
Help us out. Fucking correct us, guys. Like, this is great. But yeah, like I said, this was a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed the production. There's many more. Like I said, this is the pilot episode, so there are many more to come. Much more content. This is all going to be horror for you horror fans. I hope you enjoy what we have in store for you. Basically, there's a lot coming, a lot on the way. I'm not going. From what it looks like, I'm going to say it looks like we're going to have an episode for you every Friday. If that changes, we'll notify you. But by the looks of it, we're going to have an episode for you every Friday for the foreseeable future. We're probably going to break it down into seasons like we do all the other shows, but we're here to stay. We're here to go. We're here to deliver this fresh, juicy, horror, gory, titty-filled, loving fucking content for you. We're here forever, okay? We're here as long as we can. And hopefully you enjoy and you don't get tired of seeing our fucking mugs, okay? Because we're here.
Just come up with a big titty in front of me or something.
Yeah, you just have one like in the background. It's just like you need to get yourself one of them like titty cushions, like you can put your head back, so you have like two, like your head's in between. You have two titties on your shoulder.
Oh my god, I would love a chair like that.
Yeah, just a titty chair. Yeah.
Yeah. Big old nipples.
Yeah, just right over your shoulders, just drooping over.
And they have to have straws sticking out of them, so I can be my drinking bottle.
Yeah, you're talking about like those hats and shit, but you have straws coming out the nipples to keep you hydrated.
Nipples, yeah.
Got it. Yeah, I think we just have our first merchandise for Noble.
Yes.
That's going to be a Grimm Tales product.
Yeah.
The nipple pillow.
Yeah. Titty pillows.
Yes. Make you feel hydrated and comfortable at the same time.
Yeah. We'll market it as nipple pillows. That's more acceptable, I guess, than titties. But.
Yeah, you don't want to say titties. People are be offended by it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, this was the last little over an hour actually, but that's fine. This is a podcast. I say the average of what we'll do is an hour.
Guys, and if there's anybody in the world out there, which I think there is, still into radio, go to www.synthpopradio.com. I've been running that little baby forever. It's like my little hobby. And
what I need to do, I need to make I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this for because I can't do it in the QR code here because it's a new Noble QR code. But I'm going to create another one because we have the VNG product.
Yep.
And that's basically if you're looking in this, the VNG is responsible for Noble GI, eConjure Music, Synth Pop Radio, so forth and so on. So I'm going to create one that has all of the outlets that are involved in the VNG development tree, I guess.
The family of all the little things we do.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's quite a lot that goes on. A lot of people don't know what's connected and what's actually involved, and there's quite a lot. We actually been around for a long time. This is fairly new, but we've been around doing shit for a long time. So we're getting old. But
some shit we can't even air anymore. But
some shit that's not necessarily. Now there's gonna be some asshole that's gonna be looking up some shit. So.
We grew up a little bit now. We know better. So
don't be too harsh.
Maturity came on to us,
Yeah, so. A little bit. But yeah, like I said, I said, if you do like fucking synth pop music and stuff, I do recommend it. If you're looking for a good mix, if you're looking for a random mix, maybe get you to learn some shit. Go over there. Go over to that synth pop radio. What's that? Synthpopradio.com.
Synthpopradio.com. We play synth pop, industrial, and EDM, and goth. Depending on what it is. Yeah.
Depending on the mood.
Yeah. We have a little twist. We have a little mix.
Yeah. So make sure, like I said, we'll have. I'm gonna have little informations on once the site goes live. Once the Noble GI site, there's gonna be credits page too, so it'll have all that shit in there as well. But yeah. With that also said, if you are watching this on the YouTube, this is not the only place that this is going to be. You may be listening to this on Spotify. You may be listening to this on Apple Podcasts. You may be listening on all the other ones because there is not just going to be the video format that you're seeing right now. There's going to be a classic podcast audio format, and that will be on all the podcast networks that we can put it on: Spotify, Apple, so forth and so on. So. By all means, if you don't give a shit about our faces and you just want to hear us talk for fucking an hour, then yeah, there you go. Yeah. You don't have to.
We're gonna spread our stuff there, like.
Now, I will say this: the exclusiveness by the first release always is going to be here on the YouTube page. So if you don't care about waiting maybe a week, it will get released probably a week later on all the audio platforms. But it's always going to launch first on the YouTube channel. So
yeah, this is our main lady, and then we impregnate all the other
ones. Exactly, that's our side bitches.
Yeah, exactly. Spotify and all side bitches. This is where it's at. This is our bitch right now.
Exactly. That's the mistress of it, I guess you would say.
Right.
But yeah, if you
she doesn't get mad.
No, never gets mad. She's quite forgiving. But with that said, like I said, subscribe on the YouTube page. If you like gaming, get over there on the Twitch page. Get on that QR code, All Things Noble. If you like music, check out the Synth Pop Radio like we did talk about all the things. We have plenty more coming on the way. I hope you enjoyed what we did here tonight. We'll have plenty more in the future. Like, this is not the only episode. This was the pilot episode. Uno numero one, okay? Just one. But this is not this is not the end of it. Not the end.
Nope.
Plenty more.
Plenty to come.
We're going to be around for a while, guys. So if you liked what you said, make sure you stay around. Hit that notification bar or bell, whatever the fuck it is on YouTube. Hit that notification bell and stay up to date with all the things that happen here on the podcast. Obviously, on the YouTube page, you can see all the video on demands of all the live gaming stuff as well. But make sure to get over on the Twitch page. The more support you guys give, the better. This helps it out. Like there's a lot of production that goes on behind the scenes of this shit. So I hope you enjoyed it. VC, do you have anything to say before we pardon and say farewell?
I enjoyed it. Can't wait for the next one, and live long and prosper.
Haha, there you go. You heard it right here, guys. Right here on the Noble streams of like, if you like Noble Insights. This is the first, by the way, this is the first official Noble Insights production, okay? Because all the other ones, we have a lot going on with Noble GI, but most of it's been the Noble Gaming side. So this is the first Noble Insight side of things. So make sure, stay tuned for more. But with that said, I would like to say thank you for coming and spending some time with us, listening to us rant about our love and hate for the good old Halloween Ends. I believe, yeah, Halloween Ends. Make sure I'm saying that right. Go see it if you want. I wouldn't recommend seeing it in the movies. Watch it on Peacock while it's around if you can. Not a bad movie, not a good movie, pretty average movie. That's it. So hope to see you guys on the next one. Hopefully we've entertained you enough to see you back again. Until then, I hope to see you on the next one. Leave those comments and let us know what you think. Hit the Discord, and we will see you on the next one. Peace out, y'all.
Peace.